and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family, just thank you for the support. Being able to know I can learn from you as you're learning from me, and we're all, in that motivation to sit up here and excel to greatness is truly a blessing. So you keep on doing what you're doing. You're almost there. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like video is very informative to you, gives you uplift or just good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times and they need spiritual guidance or just need confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And today, the background music I'm using is called Awakening Vibration for positive energy for spiritual awakening, binaural beats, healing frequency. And I will post that link in the description box below. And today, my video is about Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, don't stress when your circle changes because your lifestyle is about to as well. And that's so true. It's just a lot of times when we're manifesting and we're going towards greatness or we're working on our blessings, it can be very stressful because you'll get these feelings of anxiousness, but you also get those feelings of frustration because things are coming at you left and right. People that you have been friends with for a long time, or people that you were really close to, even loved ones, family members and stuff like that, start, ignoring you or looking at you some kind of way or picking arguments with you and stuff like that. And you're trying to understand why they're turning their back on you. It's because basically universe has allowed you to turn your back on them. There's a lot of times when you're heading towards bigger and better things, there will be some people that will taint your blessings. There are some people that will sabotage your blessings. Sometimes people will put roadblocks in front of you for you not to achieve your blessings because they fear what you're about to become. They fear of the things that you're manifesting. They fear of the things, and they feel threatened by the things that you're able to heal from. There's a lot of people that we connect with, especially if you're a Heyoka or just every other empath. We have connected with different people that are underdogs, and we're all going through a healing process, and at times it's hard to see it when people are being deceptive or they're being very sneaky, or they're trying to block your blessings. I used to get very hurt about that, and I used to try to understand why would people do that, especially if I went out my way to help them. There's a lot of times that they're not learning the lessons we are currently on the verge of learning. We have probably been on that level longer than they have. A lot of times we feel like, or some people probably has put it out there, oh, you're so naive, or how come you couldn't see that coming? If you don't have a mind to be deceptive towards somebody or have hidden agendas or hidden motives, that doesn't mean that you're naive or stupid or anything like that. It's just the fact is you don't have a heart and a mind that goes that way. There was a lot of times I used to get mad at myself, like, how come I didn't see that coming? I guess because I always try to find the good in people, no matter what they have gone through. I've always used to constantly hear about people that, we sat down and talked because of things that has popped off in our lives where we stopped talking, and we used to be really close friends. And they were always projecting me is that you have been through so much and you seem like you have all the strength. I was just like, you have been too, if you can just see it for yourself. But a lot of times, so people are so focused on the things that we're doing, the things that we're achieving, they feel like they can't do the same thing. But if they haven't been down the road and learning the lessons of the blessings that we are constantly going through, that we're constantly, working on, they can't do that. But the universe, when they know better things are about to be opened up to you, things get really quiet. Like you can probably hear a mouse peeing on cotton, trying to be very, not using bad words, but I'm just saying, it gets so quiet that you hear mice peeing on cotton or you probably even hear the crickets outside because people don't want to deal with you. They stop. Or there's people, like I've said before, there's people that I know that know my mom's ex-husband and their family, and they probably know the things that they've done that they bragged about, because I used to be that water cooler talk. They used to brag to people about who I was related to and how they got me to not see him, and throwing things, just being very, just rude, and just talking about it like that was a big joke, that was funny. And then when people finally know that I know the truth, all of a sudden I get to, I'm like, well, damn, what did I do? I'm like, I just said, hey, and that was just enough. When you see that people just get annoyed by your presence, there's something that's eating them up alive about their inner peace that you're projecting out. So don't allow yourself to be, taking that personal. There's sometimes I gotta laugh at situations like that. I say, oh, I guess you must know the truth. And, I know the truth now, but it's all good, because it's just like when I can look at my situation, you're changing when you can look at your situation and not as the eyesore, even though you're stuck, you feel like you're stuck in a situation where you no longer feel like you're stuck, but there's something about to happen. It makes you nervous, it makes you excited, it makes you, like, oh God, you don't know how it's going to happen. As soon as I said that, the lights start flicking on and off around my face. So that lets me know there's confirmation in that. You never know what's going on. You never know what things you're manifesting when you're going out and helping people. I love when I do that, because I always tell people, if you have issues or anything like that you need to talk to me about, where you feel like you're not comfortable with placing it on the comment panel, during my videos, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. If you want to have a private one-on-one, everything's confidential there. Nothing's being discussed out here on these videos. What stays there or lies there. It don't go any further. But it's a blessing when I can help other people, because I've been there. I've been there where, I didn't have anybody I can talk to about the situations. Anybody that I talked to and got to know, right here in the physical world, I'm good with it. There's a couple of people I had bumped heads with on YouTube, or connecting like that, but that's okay. It was a learning experience. I ain't mad at them. I hope they find whatever they're finding, and they can get better and do what they need to do so they can get their blessings as well. I don't wish anything bad on them, because that's not type of energy I want to invest my life on. I got bigger and better things going on, so I just wish them the best. But the people that are important to me, they're the ones that are still there, ones that I can be able to help, when they're going through those trying times. I always tell them, hey, hit me up. Don't ever apologize because you don't went all the way out trying to describe stuff to me. That's fine. Do you feel better? I'm glad I can bring you that sense of comfort and allow you to be able to make sense of the things, the reason why it happened, or why these things are transpiring into your life. That's when things are working in your favor. When you can finally see, even though the situation you're in and you're not currently want to be where you want to be at, you can look at it instead of a tragic situation, but a life changing blessing. When you can look at your things and allow you to say, this situation has made me to be a better person. The situation that I was used to stress about is the things that's going to bring me my inspiration. It's going to allow me to say, this will never happen to me again. I'm loving the fact that I had learned where I learned. I love the fact that when I had things going on, people left me, because that allowed me to know when, when real things happen, that exposes the fake people. And you have to be blessed about that. It might be a hurtful, lonely situation, but at least you don't have somebody in your life that has hidden motives that's going to try to block you. I had too many friends that I thought was my friends until they found out. They got mad because I didn't tell them who my dad was. And I said, look how the hell you're acting now when you found out. You expect me to tell you back then? It would have been a lot worse, because then you would have tried to bribe me or blackmail me on some stuff. But I'm just glad people didn't know at that time, because I used to tell people, just because I tell you about things, there's a lot of things about me you didn't know. Because these things I didn't like talking about. It was very hurtful. A child is like 12, 13 years old and being made fun of, that other people knew who my family was and they wouldn't tell me. I used to get laughed at by little kids saying, oh, we know who your daddy is. We all know who your daddy is, and we can't tell you who it is. Don't you want to know? I mean, I used to cry in corners, sit there, when you're a little kid and you sit up there with your head in your knees and just cry and say, why does my life have to be that way? What did I do so bad for people to make fun of me about that? I just want to know my family. And I just got made fun of. But all these things I can look at, and it's just because they seen that light in me, because there's things that I shouldn't have known that I know, and that used to creep them out because they knew I knew the truth. So they tried to break me down any way possible, just to make sure. I was that broken child that would have never recovered from this. But just being able to know I can use that tragedy to be an inspiration and a blessing towards others, to be able to look at their life and say, even though things were sent on your life, placed on your life to make you want to doubt your existence or even want to just end it all. There's been days I wanted to do that, but obviously the times I've been knocking on death's door and they wouldn't answer, I used to get upset. I used to tell my mom all the time, I said, God doesn't want me. And devil, he can't stand me. He got a restraining order against me. I'm like, why am I not wanted? I don't want to be here anymore. I was thinking selfishly like that because I wasn't seeing that this God wasn't gonna allow that because he didn't want them to win nothing. That's something they prayed for. That's bad when a person that was called your adopted father wanted you dead just to make sure his wife was able to be okay. And I'm just like, I was able to take my power back from that and being able to look at that situation and just wish the best for them. Because I said, whatever you wished on me is totally opposite of what I wish for you. I want you to have happiness. I want you to have a mind that is calm. I want you to have a heart that is still and loved. Because obviously, for you to put stuff like that on people, you don't have a calm mind. You have too much hate in your heart. And this ain't got nothing to do with me. This got a lot about how you reflect and see yourself. They didn't have that good upbringing and they kept me away from the person that loved me the most because they didn't have fathers in their life that loved them like that. And they took advantage of that. And now I can finally see that truth. But I'm blessed that I was able to use this tragic situation to make me so much stronger, so much wiser. And then that'll allow you to know that your circle is changing for a benefit for you. Don't get upset when there's people that has turned their back on you, even though you have went all the way to a mountaintop and probably would have went for a second or third trip for them when they wouldn't even cross a puddle for you. That's allowing you to know these people are not worthy to be in your life. They are going to block you on your blessings that you are truly manifesting to work, and they would have been very detrimental to it. So allow yourself to know when your circle start changing, that means your whole life is about to change. Be prepared for that blessing. Be prepared for those abundances about to open your door. Don't get mad or be upset about what people say about you. What they think about you is none of your business. Is what you see within yourself. When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? Are you happy with the things that's changed you for the better? When you can start looking, life start changing when you can start viewing it at a different perspective. When you can start seeing that everything that's happened to you has molded you into a powerful, stronger person, and you see that, the things that were sent to break you is the things that actually made you into something that they were trying to break down, because it's just like when you have these things put on your life, universe is already, you already made this bet wager with universe saying, I got this. I'm gonna pick every person that I come in contact with and I'm gonna heal them. I'm gonna allow them to see, even though things have been placed on your life, you can still excel over that. You can still heal. You can still do not just this, but a lot more. When they used you as that example, they placed you in there. We didn't notice in the fine print when we decided to sign that contract to do it with these daggone crazy people that we put ourselves in, that we were having everything we knew, every power we had, every gift we were able to manifest, everything was going to be eliminated. Everything was going to be laid dormant. You had to learn everything all over again. And you already knew certain things in your life felt like deja vu, because this is deja vu. You already knew your higher self when you were in their spiritual being. You knew everything you had to go through. Yeah, you would, if you would have known everything was about to be snatched up and things would have been laying dormant where you had to learn all over again, you probably would have been like, wait a minute, you ain't telling me all about that. No, they weren't gonna tell you about that. That was in the fine print. There's always side effects. There's always fine print that they ain't telling you the whole thing. But they needed you to be that way. It was like God and devil made a wager. Devil trying to say, no, if I throw all their weaknesses in their life, they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to listen to the whispers of the negative things that I tell them. Oh, it's going to be like this forever. Things aren't going to change for you. God is lying. This is how they started with Adam and Eve, telling them little damn lies just to get him to eat that apple. And look what happened. Because they didn't believe what God was trying to tell them. What universe is trying to show you. But it's just like when you start seeing the things the way you seen them, you just get emotional when you see how many things you have went through, even days you wanted to give up and you still got up and try to push on it, even no matter what, how you felt some type of way. When you finally start seeing things in that positive perspective and seeing like, you know what, this situation has allowed me to grow, has allowed me to manifest. You know, just seeing where I am and not wanting to be is that motivation that got me where I want to be, pushing me towards where I want to be. I might not be where I want to be right now at this very moment, but that don't mean you're not right at that door. A lot of y'all are right at that step, like at the second step before you get to the door of manifestation, where things are, you know, coming towards you, where things are about to open up for you. Keep on going. Don't worry about how your circle changed, because you're about to attract people that are going to be on that same level. That's why I love talking to the people I talk to, because they're inspiring themselves. They, you know, they send good wishes towards me as I do the same for them. If they're confused about certain things, I want to be able to be that person that be that voice reason for them. Like, hey, just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you're having a bad life. You know, when you feel like that you want to end everything, that's just the devil trying to get at you on your weakest point, because he already knows what power you already wreak into your life, and he don't want that to come to the surface, because he already know you about to show up and show out. So that's the reason why things are happening the way they do. They'll send that shadow of a doubt. They'll have that ego talking to you like, nah, let me go ahead and start bringing the weaknesses in. Let me start bringing the distractions in to steer them away from that, because I don't need that to happen. The universe already knew, oh yeah, they're going to have all these temptations, but they're going to still get through it. It's already written for you to get whatever you're working for. It's already written for you to have it. When you start noticing whatever you're doing right now, all that power and that strength and that energy to keep on going, this was laying dormant in you the whole time. It just took you a minute to realize you were this way the whole time. You just had to go through these series of tragedies just for you to be reminded of that. So don't get mad when people turn their back on you. You never know that God may have allowed you to turn your back on them. So, hey, keep it moving. Sometimes it can be a very big sacrifice for you to be alone. But at least I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who has hidden intentions, a hidden motive. So be blessed with the people that are coming your way, because better people, when you start loving yourself, that's the people you're going to attract. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible for everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. I would love to give a post notification shout out to, let me see, LB, as well as Sun Angel Arts. Much love to you as well. And I'll see you on my next video. Oh gosh, my grandbaby's up. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line, let me know if you resonate, share, hit that bell, and I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.